Well, I have to be honest and say it's hard to believe that this day has finally arrived. Since obtaining the position in March, it's been a very exciting journey. I've had the opportunity to learn quite a bit about the district, and being with one foot in Sartell, where I used to work, and then one foot in Albany, it's nice now to be secure and just focusing on Albany schools.
Okay.
I just finished my program last year and wasn't quite sure when I finished the program if I was going to be applying, and Albany was a position that was open, and I know some people here and have worked a little bit with Mr. Dooley, the outgoing superintendent, and there are just so many wonderful things about this district that I was foolish not to apply. The superintendent is, I think, oftentimes considered the face of the school district. They're working more closely with the community in outreach, in addressing the concerns globally within the community and how the school district fits. They're working more closely with the Board of Education and being the connection with what those goals are for the board and how that ties back into the specific schools. The building principal is really tied to one building, working on the goals within that school and those parents and so forth. But it's more, I think, global and big picture as you move into the superintendency. That transition has been very exciting. This is I've told people that for me right now, the stage that we're in is building those first impressions, and every single first impression of Albany area schools is absolutely positive, and it's from meeting people to being mentored by the former superintendent, meeting with administrators, working with board members, meeting new neighbors down the street, being out on the golf course, going to the bakery. Every single aspect of it has been extremely positive, and not only for me, but for my family. And when I finished my superintendency program, one of the things that really stands out for me is that when you make the decision to go into the superintendency, that has to be not just an individual decision, but it has to be a family decision. And our family had a lot of discussions, and it really boiled down to our family was okay with change, but not significant change, not moving to southern Minnesota or a different state. It was something that was a match for us, and we love central Minnesota. My wife and I are both from central Minnesota, love being here. My wife is also in education, and with her job, it was good for us to stay in this general area, and couldn't ask for a better fit than Albany and Avon. The school board has been extremely supportive with their hiring of me and transitioning, knowing that I'm new to the superintendency, and I think my number one goal and their recognition that for me it's important to really learn as much about the district as possible, and that's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks and a few days back in April and May as well. What are the strengths and what things are going well, and that list is endless. There are a lot of things to be proud of here. And then, of course, always asking, are there areas for growth? And I plan on sharing that information probably in August with the board after I have an opportunity to meet with all of the administration here, as well as school board members and community members and staff here, and then take that information and look for common themes and share that with the board and use that more professionally for me in an area to set some goals. These are some things that we want to preserve and continue to thrive in, and identify some areas that we want to work on a little bit. Well, being a greenhorn and being a rookie to the superintendency, I always appreciate patience with people are patient with a new guy in town, and just take the opportunity to say hi, and if they see me walking down the street, see me at school, see me at my daughter's events, to take the time to come up and introduce themselves and get a chance to meet me, and I know that that'll be a priority for me as well.